name is Audrey Alison, and this is your September forecast for 2014. I'm very happy to be here. Thank you for tuning in and for subscribing and liking and sharing these posts. I appreciate it, and I appreciate you. So let us start our forecast. On the 2nd of September, Mercury, the planet of communications, enters Libra. This is affecting your 9th house of higher education, certification, metaphysical aspects, and long-distance travel, faraway foreign lands. Mercury will bring news and bring information. You could hear from someone afar at this time, at the top of the month. You could also be interviewing, reviewing, or analyzing education abroad, or taking a higher education course or class at some point in the top of the month. Having news come in feels right to me to start off the month when Mercury enters the 9th. There is a tendency to want to learn and absorb information like a sponge in that transit. So good for you, good for your mind. Mercury is the mind and the intellect and the studying. On the 5th of September, Venus will enter Virgo, and both of those planets, Mercury and Venus, transit again at the end of the month. So very quickly, they have a good 3 weeks in the 9th house and then the 8th house. Venus enters Virgo, that's your 8th house of shared resources and transformation and change and inheritance or death, but it's also sex and intimacy. So Venus, the planet of love and money, beautifies this 8th house. There's a lot of variations of what this transit could mean. It could mean that you hear news of money coming in through an inheritance. It could mean that love is affecting the shared resources sector and it's beautifying that area. More money can come in through partner. There's a lot of potential in that area. It could mean that there is a smoothing or soothing over of any major transformations that have happened in your life as of late, because Venus will smooth over the area that she rides through. On the 8th of September, we have our full moon at 16 degrees Pisces. This is affecting your 2nd house of finances, Aquarius. I think you're very stable at the full moon, but you're going to notice something that was hidden or something's illuminated in this financial sector that hadn't been seen before. There's an awareness here, perhaps how to save more resources at the time with the influence of Venus in the shared resources sector, but also maybe you were spending too much and now you're seeing where your money's going and you have to revise, re-edit and take a little lesson there and budget yourself correctly in the 2nd house. I like a full moon in the money sector because there's always something that I find I have missed and it smooths out. It's whether it's my checkbook that isn't balanced correctly, then I can see the answers, or it's something, information coming in of monies that you're receiving that can help you. On the 13th of September, Mars is transiting into Sagittarius. We like this because Mars was slow at the first of the year. For 7 months he was in Libra, and now he's moving out of Scorpio into Sag. This is affecting your 11th house of friendships and social groups and clubs and social relationships. Mars is energy and drive and ambition, determination and will and passion. Going into another fire sign, Mars is fire, going into fire sign of Sagittarius will bring a lot of energy. He likes this placement. He's very comfortable there. Your friendships are very feisty. Watch your tone with your friends. Mars on a negative side could mean aggression and a harsh delivery of speech. However, I'm thinking this is more energy to be social, is how I'm feeling this could be interpreted. It's going to be different for everyone, like I said, but there is a lot of energy to go out and be in the mix. And I know that Aquarians had gone through a hermit kind of stage where they're withdrawn and they were working on their inner selves. Now might be the time to implement, take action into the world, because the 11th house is going to be stimulated in a big way with Mars there, who's been anxiously awaiting his transit. On the 14th of September, there's a beautiful trine between Venus and Pluto. Venus, again, the planet of love and money. Trine, harmonious aspect, filtering positive energy into Pluto, who's stationed in Capricorn. This trine is affecting your 8th house of shared resources again, and your 12th house of psychic ability and spirituality. Pluto brings on change and transformation, and there could be a development in your awareness or psychic ability at this time. You could start hearing things or getting messages through dreams. There might be some interpretation that needs to be done for you with this placement. 8th and 12th houses, the 8th, 4th, and 12th are the most quiet, 8th and 12th especially, and this is where this trine is hitting. It's a very spiritual trine. On the 14th, you might be very, very quiet that day. You might have your secrets too, Aquarius. There could be an affair happening around you, with you, not around you, concerning you, because 8th and 12th house could be a sexual, secret kind of affair, an intimacy that's going on that's special. It's not for everyone, like I said, but that's a definite aspect that could take place for you. On the 22nd, Pluto is going direct in this trine, in the 12th house, direct at 11 degrees Capricorn. Pluto bringing on change in the psychic ability, change in the spirituality, development with any private secrets. 12th house is keeping it to yourself. You might want to tell a person or two if Pluto goes direct now. The sun is also going into Libra on the 22nd, so we are out of the sign of Virgo and into Libra. This is also stimulating your 9th house again of higher education. And any courses that you need to take for work would be beautiful in September. And you might want to get them done before Mercury retrogrades next month. We're going to have a Mercury retrograde next month in between 2 eclipses, so September is smooth sailing. We have our new moon in this 9th house as well a few days later on the 24th at 1 degree Libra. Your 9th house is where it's at this month, Aquarius. And you like the 9th house because it allows you to think and you're way advanced mentally. There's new inspiration here with the new moon. There's new advanced technologies. There's new adventures for you to seek. I think you could arrange a long-distance trip the last week of September. Would be very fulfilling before Mercury's retrograde on October 4th. You could go the long distance with a new moon in your 9th. You could get a surprise about going abroad or getting to see someone out of the blue. Another trine on the 25th between Jupiter and Uranus, a fire trine, Jupiter being stationed in Leo and Uranus being stationed in Aries, is giving energy to your 7th house of relationships and your 3rd house. This month is kind of all over the place. All of the sectors are pretty much hit for the most part. Well, not all. They're just kind of all over the place. But Jupiter brings luck and abundance and growth. And Uranus brings surprise and shock and sudden information. So this trine between the 7th and 3rd could be communication from a relationship or a previous marriage, or communication in your marriage, current, doesn't have to be past. I just said that, and naturally. But a trine could be surprise, sudden luck, or sudden growth in your relationship through communication, local travel in the relationship too. And for those of you who aren't in a relationship, this energy on the 25th, and you want a relationship, this could bring it in. Because Jupiter and Uranus are very sudden together and magical. Very strong. Jupiter's super abundant. So this could bring in the relationship that you're looking for. So get off the couch that day and make yourself seen. Your communication is on point. So whoever you're talking to is receiving you very well. Mercury's going to switch again the 27th into Scorpio, into your 10th house of career. So Mercury is going to, at the tail end of the month, going to light up the career sector and help you with your responsibilities and your stature and your status in life. He retrogrades in October though, so I wouldn't rely on that too much at the end, because when it retrogrades next month, it might be a little difficult to push through in the career sector, but we'll get to that. On the 29th of September, Venus also moves twice, into Libra, into this 9th house again. So conjunct with the sun and the new moon, we have Venus conjunct in your 9th house of far away, long distance travel. I think you're going places, or you're studying, you're getting your degrees. You're going for the adventure too, because the ninth house is ruled by Sagittarius in the solar wheel, and they like their adventures. I want to pull your cards for you too, Aquarius, and see what comes up for the month of September. First card, Queen of Swords, an air sign just like you, making a decision, choosing between one road or the other. Ten of Coins, materialism, great coin card, great money card, fiscal card, but it could be selfishness. It could lean towards not being able to see anything but money. Shared resources, the Six of Coins, generosity, sharing, trust with your resources. And the final card is the Two of Coins. So you've got coin action. Your second house with that full moon and the eighth house with Venus there and your shared resources is lighting up your dinero. So all of these coin cards mean that you have to make a decision here. She's holding two swords, just like they have two coins here. So this decision might be over which job to keep and which to let go, or which resource to expand in and which one to let go. Also, don't become fixated on one way of earning your money. There are a plethora of ways to gain income in this lifetime, so don't become fixated on one method, which is what this card could mean, has the potential to mean. I think you have a money decision coming up, and I think it's going to be positive for you to change things up. You know, with Pluto going direct, there is transformation in your eighth house of shared resources. You could cash out your 401k. You could switch up your e-trades, or how you're aligning your monies, your investments. If you want a more detailed reading, you can always book with me. They're much, much more detailed and longer than these mini 4-card readings. But I'd like to pull an astrological card for the month. And you can always reach me for readings at audreyallison.com, and on Facebook I'm at Audrey Allison Astrology and Tarot. Here's your astrological card for the month of September, Aquarius. Let's see what it gives you. Aries, look at that. Isn't that beautiful? The chimes like it too. Let's see. Aries, there's not a lot happening in the sign of Aries, but what I love about this is Mars governs Aries, and there's fire and feist in here, and with Mars transit into Sagittarius, more fire and feist. It's really aligning your social connections, and there are people that I think you still have to meet. Not everyone is lined up yet in your master plan of how you're obtaining all of your resources, Aquarius. You're still going to meet a few people who I think Mars will bring in, and this could really stir up your passions, your resources, and your creativity. Thanks so much, Aquarius. I hope you have a beautiful month, and I will see you in October. Have a sweet day. Bye.